How's it going? This is Rich with Boss Foundry, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how to go ahead and monetize a secondary income stream selling digital products. And as the thumbnail suggests, I actually did bring the GRE flashcards, and if you're very curious as to what digital products are anything that can be sold for a one-time or recurring basis. I'm going to be sharing with you some examples of exactly some of the items that are some of the offerings that members that I have worked with has actually sold before, and other items that I've seen sold that's actually very, very cool. But let's talk about what a digital product is. A digital product is anything that could be either, let's just say in this case, you can go out there and actually make digital flashcards to go ahead and sell to people, and that would actually help them save time. Because if you think about it, if I pull these flashcards out like this, if I was studying with them in a cafe, yeah, they might look like it's very usable and it might be very neatly put together, but I could lose these flashcards. My hands can get greasy because I'm eating while I'm studying. We all know how easy it is to get hungry when we're studying. I might spill some coffee on it, right? So somebody that I actually know that decided to actually embark on this, and I've actually met plenty of people that's done this, is actually these GRE flashcards are actually my friends' GRE flashcards, actually my neighbors. And what that person has done, I've seen plenty of people do this, is they take the definition, the words, the instructions, they upload it onto a platform like this. My personal digital flashcard favorite is actually Anki, because they actually have some material study, blah, 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 blah. Or I'm actually a pretty big fan of also Brainscape. They have a really cool interface, but this is an example of a digital product. Another example of a digital product is to go out there and sell a Notion template. A Notion template that's going for like $219, like this one here, the Complete Life OS bundle, Notion Second Brain, and Creative OS. So if you can go out there and help people save time, this is another one called the Creator's Companion. Is a template that receives the exact same system Thomas Frank and his team uses to manage all of the YouTube channels and basically blogs, because people love systems. I have a few Airtable templates that I sell on my own. This is an Airtable template. It's called the Product Manager Job Hunting Starter Kit. And as you can see here, I've packaged some resume templates in here. I've packaged some buzzwords in here. I've packaged some resume description bullets in here. I've packaged other resources that people are actually going to need, like such as an interview cheat sheet, guides for effective role-playing sessions, questions that you can go out there and ask interviewers, some recently funded companies, resume review gallery. So basically a LinkedIn optimization checklist, everything that you'd basically need to just go out there and kind of get the job hunt started. I also have another one here where you can go ahead and actually use this. This is the job tracker one. Give me a second here. There we go. I have another one here that is an Airtable just for freelancing. And then the one that I go ahead and use just for freelancing, I found it on my other monitor. I go ahead and I basically put together, I have another program where I show people how to go ahead and monetize off of Upwork. I took a bunch of freelancer niches that product managers could take advantage of. I've added the description to them of what it is that they do. I've helped them categorize. And I basically added, like, if you are an expert on Monday.com, this is the Upwork profile template. You can just basically copy this whole template. I'm helping you save time. If you are Notion template, yeah, I geek out on Notion and Airtable if you haven't noticed already. I've actually have like a profile template here, and if you're going after these jobs, you have to go out there and contact the client. So I actually have the cover letter template right here. I have everything sorted out. And then I basically have an Upwork search link, like if you wanted to go ahead and look up, you wanted to go out there and look up Notion jobs on Upwork instead of searching for it, I basically have Notion Life OS. I basically have a bunch of Notion, the link, if you were to search Notion under jobs here, basically already sorted for you. Now, why are digital products so awesome? It's because the number one commodity that everybody's trying to buy right now is time. And if you guys are a fan of this one book, it's called Atomic Habits by James Clear. He said this one thing that I really like, which is you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems and processes. Think about it. When you're racing in a marathon or you're racing in a race, you're basically like the goal, the outcome, the desired end result is the same, which is to win the race. So why does somebody else do it better than the other person? Is because of their processes and their systems. Right now, we're in a market where more than 78,000 people have gotten laid off. Everybody right now is trying to save time. So if you put together, like, let's just say a Google Doc of all the ChatGPT prompts that can save a product manager time, that's highly, 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 highly attractive, right? Because you spent this much time to go ahead and save that other person time, because you saved yourself time. When we think about like the time that we spent in our university days in college or in high school, the best students, there were some geniuses, I won't deny that, but the best the students usually had this system where like, whoa, you're just thoroughly impressed that somebody spent that much time prepping. And if you had their system, it would make it so easy for you to go ahead and learn whatever it is that you need to learn too, because it's just so organized that like, that's why I think the school system is kind of redundant. It's because people spend so much time trying to figure out how to memorize mass information, and they don't even teach you how to put together a good system to memorize that information. People are just spending that time on their own. So it's not so much like, is this person going to be successful in the future versus like, if you saw it, it's actually not being lazy, it's about being efficient. If you saw digital flashcards, I think you would go ahead and put together and just pay up. Now, because you don't want to spend your time doing it on your own. Now with this, you can go ahead and price it in various different ways. For, let's just say these Notion templates right here, they're selling it at a one-time $219 offer. This is a $149 offer. I continually add to I just continually add to my Airtable template. And every digital product that I sell, I never sell it as a one-off. I always sell it as a subscription, because I love recurring income, and I love the snowball effect of recurring income, because once you basically have that person in your database, it's just so much easier for you to go ahead and just keep upselling them, gathering feedback, what else you can build. You can make your product so much better by getting the customer feedback, and then end up charging a higher rate or provide additional offerings, because ultimately it's about what saves them time, and you already have a system. So these are just some examples, but this does $15 a month for me on just one Airtable template. My best Airtable template is actually the Job Hunter one, just because like there's so many people that's looking for a job right now. But I wish I could actually show off my Stripe, but it didn't take me like a whole lot of effort to go out there and build out. But as you could basically see here, okay, just this one offer alone does about like 2K. Not a whole lot, like 2,200, not a whole lot, but that's just recurring. My friend that does the GRE flashcards, every time when there's people studying for an MBA program, and whatever people say about MBAs, whether you think it's overrated or not, it's not going to stop the barrage of people that want to come in here. They are going to go ahead, and people are still going to want it. The prestige of an MBA program is always going to go exist. So these are just some things that you want to go ahead and consider. If you're interested in learning how you can whip this out on your own, I've actually created a community on School called Part-Time Side Hustles, where I talk about, if you've been following my channel, I've been talking about how you can monetize off of content, coaching, courses, communities, consulting, basically what I call the 5 C's. And inside, you'll get access to my community, calendar events, you'll get to meet other members, we gamify the process, and our community is growing. The current monthly rate, I have to go ahead and check it again, because my team is constantly telling me to go out there and increase the rate. So I don't want to drop a number now, and then people watch this a year from now and say, can I get that number? Go ahead, the link is in the description. Get on that rate, because I think we're charging something insanely reasonable. It's about it's insanely reasonable, because I want to make it easy for you to buy in so that you don't have to think about it, because time is money. So I don't need hundreds upon hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I'm making it very, very, very cheap. Now, the 5 C's goes back to content, coaching, courses, community, consulting. I just covered digital products. So other digital products could be like resume templates, resources and guides, ebooks, digital products. All of these different things, you know what I love about it? It's, as my thumbnail suggests, this is printing cash for you while you sleep, while you're working on other things, while you're doing anything else with your time. I wake up in the morning and boom, sometimes I see like 13, 14 subscriptions come in, and I am so happy. I'm so happy when the subscription comes in, because you want to know why? Because I'm literally collecting cash right now, and every 30 days I'm going to bill this person again. And I'm going to also go ahead and add additional value offerings to keep that person coming back. So this way I'm printing cash regardless of whether or not I'm working. That gives me time freedom, location freedom, financial freedom, and I think everybody would appreciate a little bit more of that. But ultimately, most product managers and tech professionals will fail to go ahead and generate any type of meaningful secondary income stream because, number one, they don't have the time and they don't have the framework, the bandwidth to really do it. But more importantly, they don't know how to roll. Like, it's not fun for them. And doing it with the community, we've basically gamified the process. So don't be late to school. Whoa. That ka-ching right there, that was just another payment that just came in. I didn't even set that thing up at all. That literally just happened, kind of freaked me out too. But don't be late to school. I'll see you very, very soon.